This is Corey.
And Patricia.
And we are talking, and this is the name of our podcast.
We are talking.
And this is, if you haven't heard about Anchor Podcast, it's a free podcast. It's a free app where you can download your podcast. Right. They create certain tools that allow you to edit your own podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor, they're going to distribute your podcast, whether it's to Spotify, Apple, Google, or many more places. You also can make money from your podcast with no minimal listeners. It's easier. It's everything you need to make it a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Go.
All right. What's up, everybody? This is Corey.
This is Patricia.
And this is Corey and Patricia talking. And welcome to a new episode of our podcast.
Welcome.
I want to thank y'all for joining us this week. What is this, Friday, October the 16th?
Yep.
Yeah, we know. What do we know?
Today is Friday.
First of all, we want to apologize for last week's podcast. It was a lot of technical difficulties, so we're going to see can we work through those. I still don't know what.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it sounded all right and kind of low on smartphone, but sounded real low like on a laptop. So we back. See how this one goes.
Right.
And how you been this week, sweetie?
I've been good. I've been okay. You?
Oh, I've been fine. I've been out of work a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's been a weird year and a weird week, man.
I know you don't like being home for those days that you're gonna be on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be home for a while.
Yeah.
So,
well, it'll soon. You'll be soon get back to work. So.
Yeah, I'll be going back soon. I went and my week it's been kind of a strange week. It's been a strange year. So what about you?
It's been good.
Been good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great, actually. It has.
Okay. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good thing.
So what is going on?
Not much. Well, first I'm off because, I've been exposed to COVID. I don't know if I'm positive, but
Yeah.
So some of my coworkers have tested positive, so pretty much everybody's getting tested now.
Yeah.
Getting tested, waiting on the results. I spoke to a couple people on Facebook. Same thing. They went and took their test to get results, so we just kind of waiting.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, waiting to see what's the turnout's gonna be.
Oh yeah. I don't feel any. I got a little runny nose, but I don't got any symptoms.
Yeah, no loss of taste.
Nah, I ain't got none of that. But
no
it's just good to do like a
COVID test.
They call it quarantine.
Quarantine, yeah.
I think they quarantine everybody so it doesn't just spread wild in the plant. So, oh well. Got a few days off.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
You can enjoy these days off. I know you don't like it, but you can relax.
I like it. It just when you used to being at work all day, that you at home. I get lazy. I was like, what I need to do? I'm just gonna lay here. Get the phone, play games. Oh man.
Yeah.
So this podcast, we're just gonna jump around, talk about just a few things. First thing,
jump.
It definitely improving our podcast. When you improve, you gotta improve with better equipment. Like I misplaced our microphone that I'm using. So.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what I done with that thing.
And you don't know. You looked everywhere.
So I'm just going to have to, it's good to have backups, which I don't have.
Yeah.
So, we've been doing podcasts for a couple of months, so we still newbies at this. So I know we gotta definitely improve our equipment. Have multiple things of microphones and we want to and other things. So we want to learn the technical side, just having a good sounding podcast. Cause sound is everything. You can barely hear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna be good. Not gonna sound good. And I just realized last week it was kind of low.
Mm-hmm.
It was all right if you listen on your phone. Maybe if you listen on a computer, it may sound. It was kind of low. You had to kind of plug in a kind of a speaker outlet for the laptop because it just sounded real low. So I just said let's unpublish that, give it a try this week. But we gotta definitely improve with buying better equipment, having more equipment. So when we misplace something, we won't be like, oh man. What do you think about that?
Oh, I was listening to you, breaking everything down, how you got it together and stuff. So I was listening, taking it all in. Look at you.
I'm struggling now, man. Not all together, all. But it's a learning experience. So, you learn from your successes and your failures.
Yeah.
And we want to bring Corey Patricia talking, make it a listening experience.
Right. So
we're still newbies, but we learning.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at some stuff on Amazon and been reading about a lot of blogs about podcasts. Right. So, you got to have your equipment, at least decent equipment.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of research too. So I believe. So now we're on what, iHeart Radio?
Yeah. I not signed up, but I went and tried to get our podcast. That was a couple of weeks, might have been a month or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started trying to get it on a lot of platforms. And a lot of times, Anchor helps out with that. It sends it up to a lot of platforms, but you can go and manually apply. You go and you find out your RSS feed. You can copy that and you paste it on some of these platforms. So I got an email the other day said we on iHeartRadio now. I forgot all about that. So yeah, it was last month. And a couple other places we got some of those back, the emails back, like Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Some of these other. There's so many out there. I never heard of all of them, but I've been researching.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's wonderful.
Yeah, we also launched our web. Well, not our web. We got a Linktree website. The link is in our description where you click and listen to our
Ain't God good
podcast. And then we got some T-shirts.
Ain't God good.
Yeah, God is good. God is good. We got some T-shirts and some stickers. My wife made fun of me. I was like, why stickers?
Yeah,
you put them on your refrigerator, put them on your car.
Stickers, though?
Put them in your laptop, your backpack.
Oh, well, I can put them on my laptop.
And they cheap, so.
Yeah.
We want to improve the merch right now, just T-shirts. Or a coffee mug. We got a couple coffee mugs.
Yeah, the coffee mugs are really, really nice. And I love the T-shirts, how they made. You can wear with a skirt, jeans. It's really nice, It really is.
Yeah, we went on here and ordered us a couple. So we got a couple coming. Our daughter ordered one.
Mm-hmm.
So we can see what they look like, what they got. We might need to redo some stuff, but they let you. It's on Teespring. You go to Teespring, just look up Corey and Patricia Talking Podcast.
Yeah.
You come across our T-shirts, our coffee mug, and our stickers.
So, feel free to order you one, wear it with jeans, like I said, wear it with skirt, long skirt, short skirt. I mean, it's really nice. Also, I have my shirt with the brand Welcome. So.
Yeah, we're going to redo that one.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way that looked. I was like, man.
Why?
It just.
It's like off the shoulder.
I need to learn some editing stuff with these T-shirts. Some editing apps. I learned something new, what they call the cutout. I didn't do the cutout where they cut the design or they cut the picture out. It doesn't have that square thing around it. Take the edges off.
Yeah.
I want to be better with that before we design more T-shirts. I don't want to have it looking weird. You know what I mean? I was on this website. It was telling the do's and don'ts when you designing t-shirts, and I learned a lot. So I had put it up initially. I said, let me take that down. Let me make it a little more better, look a little better.
Yeah, it's really nice. It actually is really nice. It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, we'll probably take that brown out and make it a white background.
Yeah.
But I still need some more. I need to learn more editing with pictures and things to make it look better.
Yeah.
So I want to, it's best just to make it better than just to throw anything up. Or we can just do it with like we done our initial t-shirts with the white background.
Mm-hmm.
It'll look better probably with the white back. I'm trying to do the cutout, but I need to learn some more editing stuff. But it's good. It's a new skill I'm learning.
Yeah.
So I heard folks talk about when if you haven't learned anything during COVID, when are you gonna learn stuff? We started doing this podcast, and I'm learning some picture editing when I can get time. But I got all the time this week, but I just been kind of chilling the past couple of days.
Yeah.
So yeah, we want to have better designs for some of the merch. We just got the basic design right now. The Corey
I love
Patricia
it.
Talking logo.
I love it.
Yeah. We'll have stuff coming in the future. But we got our Linktree website, which is Corey and Patricia. No, it's Corey and Patricia Talking, the same as our podcast.
Right.
And so you go and check that out. You get a link to our YouTube channel, to the podcast, to our merch store, some stuff that we purchased off Amazon.
Yeah. Might have some tennis shoes coming soon.
I'm like, what?
Some tennis shoes might be coming soon.
When my wife putting it out there, something she gonna design, I guess. You putting it out like tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I know Nike on their website, you can design some stuff. The Nike Air Force One lets you design colors and put your name. Maybe you can put logos. Who knows? But taking baby steps right now.
Yeah.
T-shirt, mugs, and stickers. So what has been going on in the news this week?
Well, actually, I seen this little. I was just thinking about this little clip that I seen of President Trump.
Yeah.
They had this thing going on, like a song in the background saying, "You are about to lose your job," and he was dancing. He had this little dance going on. I'm like, wow. Did that just really happen? Did they just really post that video? So I kind of liked it, actually.
The internet is.
Yeah. And he was just doing his little dance, two sides, little step dance. So yeah. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, the internet can be something else sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was going on. I was watching the news about what was going on in the stimulus package and how the Republicans brought up, the 1.8 trillion.
Yeah, it started at one something. I think one. They weren't going, but they only wanted 1.5, but they budgeted up to 1.9 now. But the Democrats,
it is 1.9 now.
1.8 something.
It's 1.8, ain't it?
They're close to 1.9, but
the
Democrats want 2.2, and the Republicans aren't trying to budget. They've been budgeting a little bit because it went from 1.5.
But President Trump was like, he's not going to go over 2.2 trillion.
Yeah, plus it's an election, so it's just so much going on. I don't expect one. It could happen before the election, but I don't expect one before the election. And also talking about the election, they said over 20 million people have already cast their votes, and we are two of them. We voted by mail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you already done our absentee ballots.
Yeah.
I checked on the website; they already received both of them. So if you can, go out there and vote. But that's up to you. I mean, I always say go out there and vote, but we got freedom in this country. You can either vote or not vote.
Yeah.
Let me look look at this list.
So I mean, what else is going on in the news?
Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I mean, I understand that they.
Yeah, that's the stimulus package.
The Democrats
in the House, they want more.
They want more, to.
Yeah, and the Republicans are trying to pass what they call skinny bills.
Yeah.
Not to have everything smashed all into one bill, like one bill for COVID and for the hospitals, one bill for stimulus checks, one bill for the state, local government. They want to do it that way. The Democrats want to know we want it all in one. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they, people in Congress can sneak other stuff in there.
Yeah,
they can say add some money for this or add some money for that. And the Republicans trying to be, they physical. They not physical. They're not about all that spending money.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're not trying to spend all this money. Democrats are like, spend, add it in.
Yeah, I mean,
add it in. And that's what the contention is. On top of that, we're a couple of weeks away from the election. And I guess the Republicans are saying we can't budge because that's going against our principles. Spend all this money. They want low debt. Yeah. Low national debt. So the Democrats, they are not. That's not a big thing for them.
Right.
Republicans, so we going against our principles. So we're not trying to go out there and spend all this money. That's why I personally think, because it's a divided house. Trump is in the White House. The Democrats control the House of Representatives, and the Republicans control the Senate. So you're gonna have that contention. And like I said before, we're in the middle of an election, a couple more weeks. So I don't think anybody's budgeting anymore. I think it's gonna be after the election, but it could happen before the election. Could happen before the election.
Yeah, maybe. I really did kind of lost doubt a little bit.
What did you think about the vice president debate? It was it was last week or early in the week? This week.
It was on the 12th, wasn't it? No, they didn't. They didn't do it because they supposed to went virtual, but
so much has been happening this week. I'm trying to remember, when was the vice? Was it last week or was it this week? It's supposed to be the second presidential debate.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. They had town halls last night, which I was watching. Mm-hmm. I think you were asleep.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I was watching. Trump had one on, I think was it ABC? And Biden had one. No, Biden had one on ABC. Trump had one on NBC. Mm-hmm. It was about the same time, so I was flipping back. I was watching on my phone, so I was like going back. I was in the bed watching, so I was going back and forth. Watching both, people was like they had competing. They should have just went ahead and had a debate.
Right. Yep.
But I think that Joe Biden wanted to have like a virtual debate. Trump said, "No, I don't want to have a virtual debate." They should have went ahead and had a debate. They had competing town halls.
Yeah.
But they are going. They're going to have one more debate since they didn't have one. They had the town halls. Yesterday, I think, was it the 29th? Mm-hmm. Or next week. It's going to be the second debate. They didn't get to have the third debate. So they're going to have a debate. Let me see. The third presidential debate. Let's see what date it's going to be on. It's going to be October the 22nd, which is next Thursday.
Well, that's just a few days away, so.
Yeah. That's next Thursday.
Yeah.
It's going to be, that's like about a week and a half before the election.
Yeah.
So they're going to be tripping. So, we got the election coming up. The town halls were last night. You said you didn't watch the vice president?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I watched it.
What's going to be,
Yeah.
How God wants it, that's how it's going to be,
Yeah. So I'm looking up some COVID stuff. That's still in the news, even though we got.
Most definitely, it's on the rise.
I heard Europe. The numbers in Europe are going right back up again.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear Europe. I didn't hear about that. I know it's on the rise.
I was listening to the old boy on YouTube. Who do the stimulus thing?
Yeah.
They said Chris Christie was in the ICU for 7 days.
Really?
He got COVID with them. He was at that thing with Trump.
Yeah.
Chris Christie, he overweight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he said he got asthma or something. So that's definitely, it's a COVID affect your lungs. So you asthmatic, man, it's gonna hit you. I'm gonna look at some news for COVID. They keep talking about Chris Christie. I know Nick Saban, the coach for Alabama, tested positive. I'm trying to look at the up and down.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me go back on the front page.
Okay. Yeah, Chris Christie kind of heavy set. He's not kind of. He's like really heavy set too.
Yeah, and I think he has asthma. Is it asthma or diabetes? I think it's asthma. Okay, the overview.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some info, but he used all over the place.
Yeah.
Statistics. I'm looking at statistics. That's local statistics. And we go for the United States. That's South Carolina. They said we had over 161,000 cases. That's high. Let me show all. I'm trying to look for the country. What?
I just pray, people just wear their mask,
Oh, it knocked me out.
Because COVID-19,
the mask is
flu,
really,
it really will not go hand in hand.
It's flu season, and I think the mask is basically for other people. It's not really for you. I guess if you cough.
I know that. I'm just saying.
But the thing is,
protecting others too from
Yeah.
if that person has COVID.
It's over 8 million people have been affected in this country. Let me see. Third largest Korea's wave of new cases. I'm trying to look for the national COVID. World COVID cases. Who's going higher? I gotta look this stuff up.
Really?
They're making all that beep noise.
So it's just.
They said
it's just a matter of time.
Unfavorable reviews of China reached historic highs in many countries. I guess everybody's saying that's where it started from, and then they blaming China.
Of course, they blame them.
I'm trying to look at these stats, man.
Of course, because the president, he always said
not
China
just him.
disease.
It said around the world people are blaming them. It said that China as a country, they got low ratings around the world. How people feel about the government of China and the country is really low. It ain't just the president. It's the world. Wow. You don't know their real numbers. They say, they're a communist country. Can't really believe that they're not gonna tell you everything. So numbers are probably real, huh?
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance.
I'm trying to find a story, man. That's why I hate this thing all over the place. Okay, let me read this BBC. Man, it's old. It's from May.
Really?
Oh, let me click on the news. Okay, live update. We go to the Washington Post. It said the U.S. surpassed 64,000 new coronavirus infections 2 days in a row for the first time since July. I'm trying to look for world stuff. I know we going up.
Yeah.
It said it has been reported since February. That's still us. I'm trying to find something. Okay. It says Europe set a world record this week for new coronavirus infections, overtaking the United States in cases per capita. So that's what old boy was talking about. It says it's picking back up in Europe.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It said the Trump administration partners with CVS Walgreens to distribute coronavirus vaccines. Okay. Centers of Disease, but they got a lot of companies that are out there trying to make vaccines. So.
Yeah.
They say black and I'm on reading what the CDC said. They said black and Hispanic people continue to die at disappropriately high rates of COVID.
Right.
Man. Okay, the largest. Come on, breast.
Yeah.
From the northeast to the west to the south, where Hispanic people.
Us as African Americans, some of us eat really, really bad.
Yeah, we do. A lot of us got underlying issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma. I mean, all people got it, but.
And see, Hispanics, they eat more like pork and tongues and stuff like that. So they really eat.
And plus, people all together, all over, especially in the South, we like to go to church. We like to be around our families. Mm-hmm. So it's easy to spread, too.
Yeah, of course.
You've been around your family. We like big families. We like going to church. Mm-hmm. But it's spreading all over the place. All over the world's picking back up. I'm trying to look for a world, but they keep talking about it. Now they say Europe. I'm trying to say. Let me go back to this. Washington Post. Okay. Speak about something, baby, while I look this stuff up.
Yes, like I was saying, African Americans really eat really bad. And they could, some of us go to the doctor and the doctor warns them, but we still tend to eat bad. Mm-hmm. It don't hit home unless it really, really hit home. Unless it's like a do or die situation.
It looks like COVID cases going up everywhere. They're going up in India, in Europe. I'm trying to find Asia on here. Yeah. It said France reported 30,000 new cases.
Yeah, but
like it's rising all over the world again.
Of course.
I guess a lot of people say, you can get better from it. The death rate is not really that high.
Yeah.
But who knows? It's an infection, and it's flu and cold season, so there's a lot going on.
Of course, there's a lot. It's just wild.
What about if they do come out with a COVID vaccine? Would you wait to take it?
I've seen something like that on my timeline, but it's for senior citizens.
Yeah, would you wait to take it, or were you like, I don't know, I think I'll wait?
I don't know. I have to be led.
Yeah.
You don't
really want to be the first one.
I really have to seek the Lord on that.
Yeah, being the first one to try something new, man. I want to be the guinea pig. But, also, I wonder how many people are really getting their flu. We got our flu shots like a month, 2 months ago, a month ago.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people doing COVID are getting flu shots, if any. I've seen the cases pop back up, but pop back up in my place of employment, man. It just boom. Like, where did it come from? Just one out, but
yeah.
You have anything to add, baby?
No, that's basically it. We just want to touch bases with the people and let them know about the technology that, apologize about that.
The last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It was really low. I'm like, why is it low like that?
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank y'all for joining us for this week.
Thank you.
This is Corey.
This is Patricia.
This is Corey and Patricia talking, and we see y'all next time, whenever that time is. Y'all have a nice weekend.